Hello everyone, we are Coglix.ai. So, have you ever seen anyone suddenly fall on ground? Boom! Everyone in the room, they notice it. Your attention is on him or her immediately, right? But that's already too late for a stroke patient. They have symptoms already, and their brain is getting damaged. The time is not on your side. So, this is our solution, Coglix.ai. Deep learning and natural language processing to analyze speech patterns, and with some stroke assessment to detect some stroke possible, and maybe also some structured practice exercise to support their recovery post-stroke. And we are already accelerated by HKSTPC ideation and Tech 300 bootcamp. So actually many people, the attention is actually very limited. So they cannot really struggle to identify some early symptoms of stroke. And they often miss the critical window for intervention. And there's currently no product at all to identify such symptoms. And as a result, stroke is very deadly, and they have to face some lifetime treatment, even they survived. And even if you survived, the post-stroke treatment, you have to practice for some speech. It's very expensive. For professional speech therapy, you got to pay $2,000 for each assessment. And it's a long process. You have to do it for 12 months. And this number multiplied, it gets bigger. And how do we determine that some method? You just say that, oh, you can detect the stroke with just only speech. It sounds unbelievable, right? In recent research, it's just last year actually, it actually works, especially for stroke patients. We assess their cognitive ability through their spoken language. And here's our solution. Currently, we are delivering our solution through an app as an UI. So we have three main features. The first one is the scientific-based speech monitoring. And the second one is the daily speech therapy with large language model and practices. This is more like a post-stroke recovery. And finally, we will have a cognitive report with health alert system. This is more likely to help with the professional to more identify the symptoms. We are not replacing the professional therapy. And you can see that we have some personalized exercise. For example, if you have some trouble pronouncing some words, we can help. We can generate more exercise with it. And we will have some analyzed results for you to reference. For example, we will have some pauses, some numbers, some figures, and highlight some pronunciation you misspell it.
So this is our business model. As we know, for stroke patients, there are two kinds of elderly people. We have normal elderly which can take care of themselves when they live in a nursing home or hospital. But for stroke patients, they may not have the ability to use our app. They may need some caregiver to assist them in using our app. And we separate our business model to B2B business model, which is our first landing point. We plan to cooperate with therapy center in a commission-based. And because we can provide leverage, provide a time for therapists to leverage their time to provide more service to different patients at the same time. And for elderly center, they can do it in bulk buying. For 2C business model, we plan to make it gamified and also similar to previous like Duolingo or other language speech recovery app.
Okay, so let's talk about more on our technology. So first of all, we actually evaluate numbers in some different kind of metrics in the speech. First one is the coherence. For example, I go to school by bus. It's more likely to have more coherence than I go to school by an apple. And the second one is the pronunciation recognition. We will give them a sentence to read, and then we will actually compare with the words, the sentence they have spoken. And we use a Needleman algorithm to actually analyze it. And then finally, we have a fluency analysis. We visualize it with a heat map for you to better understand it. So if your speaking is more fluent, you are more likely to have a high fluency level. You can see on the right side. But in contrast, it's on the left side. So we have done feature extraction and classification. And then finally, we have some output with 3 levels of risk. For example, low, medium, and high.
So right now, we are the only provider who only relied on speech recording only and with no extra devices needed. And this is the first landing market is target market is Hong Kong and China market. And these are our long-term benefits.
Yeah, this is our team. Yeah, thank you. And Q&A session.